Alright, dudes. This isn't a reaction video. This is more of a covering what we saw video for all of you that watched the Halo Infinite reveal and the Xbox game showcase. Welcome to my video on my thoughts of the Halo Infinite. This is only going to be Halo Infinite specific, and then maybe I'll give my opinion on the whole showcase at the end of the video. So stick around for that. So starting off, I think Xbox did a really good job of showing us first and foremost basically the game that everyone is really fucking, like, everyone's hyped about this one, dude. Like, there's no way you're not hyped about Master Chief coming back, dude. And I won't deny that I'm not a fanboy. I've been a fan of Halo for years now. I think they did a fantastic job of executing it right here. Just like talking about the Mjolnir suit for the Spartans. My overall thoughts on people's main critique of the graphics for this game are, I think they're varied. I think my opinions are varied. I have a lot of mixed feelings on this game. I think this game's going to be really good. I think what Xbox has done, or 343 has done here with this game, is really fantastic. And from what they showed us at the demo, is pretty cool. But I do have my concerns on the actual game. There are parts later on in the sequence of the presentation of the game and during the demo where you can see the graphics, although they do look plasticky. I think it's a good way. I think that's a good way of showing Halo. I think Halo's always been that way, but I'm a little afraid because there's a lot of pop-in things that I saw when they were playing. This is badass. This right here is badass. I like that little like intro, like the oh. That's pretty cool. I like that. I really enjoyed that. I'm gonna turn up the volume.
This is a punishment, right?
But either way, like I'm saying, so as you can see now it's in-game footage, and from what people could like kind of see, I guess people think that this is like downgraded. Me personally, I think this looks great. I don't see anything much wrong with it, but like I said, it's later on in the sequence where you start to see pop-ins that are really just, they kind of don't make sense with what Xbox has been saying, that this console is really going to be pushing power, and it's going to be pushing out so much power that really there won't be any of these issues. But in reality, as we saw in this demo, and you'll see a very clear issue of that ongoing when they show over like this one scene where he's going up like an elevator sort of thing, and you'll see like a major pop-in issue right there, like not a big one, but it's like noticeable enough for everyone to notice. But like this scene right here, this scene looks good. This is beautiful right here. I think look at that. Look at the armor on Master Chief. Look at this. Look at the qualities on the face of the character, dude.
Dig through them and find one with the working sleep space drive. And when you're done with this war, get away from here. Far away.
Like I said, I'm not entirely sold on it yet. I feel like they still need to show multiplayer. I do have a good idea of maybe what it. I think everyone has a good idea of what it's gonna be like. But like I said, I mainly, my grudges with Halo were not the fact that it wasn't open world. My grudges and my passion for Halo has always been in the story. So it's not really, you know, the open world thing is just an added bonus to that. By the way, it is open world. Sorry for me not saying that, but yeah, like this is badass. I like how they brought back the BR look or the AR look from Halo Reach, dude. I love the look of the AR and Halo Reach, and so it's really cool to see that back. But yeah, it is open world from what they've said. I think that's just an added bonus. My real like passion for Halo has always been in the story, dude. The story has always been the key driving focus of Halo for me. So if it doesn't deliver on the story, I think it's done. This is where they kind of show the whole open world aspect. Now, here's what I don't want. I don't want a bunch of shitty fucking little side quests to just take up the whole of the fucking game, dude. Like, I want fucking action-packed delivering quests. If you're gonna do an open world or some shit, I really, honestly, I want missions that are gonna really impact the world. So if in this scene specifically, you maybe didn't see it, but from what I saw in another video, you could see pop-in textures in the background of the mountains. Now, this is, like I said, it's a demo, so nothing here is concrete. Maybe they are still working on it, but then again, when you think about it, they only have a couple months to work on it. Saying that this is going to release launch 2020 with the Xbox Series X. They do have like a new sort of like gun in this. I'm still wondering, and I'm still concerned if the older guns are still going to make an appearance in this game. I really do hope they do. I don't think there's a real reason to take out the older guns. I mean, if you know, like the DMR, this looks like a DMR replacement, to be honest, but I don't want it to be that. And then also the grapples in this game. But me personally, I'm thoroughly impressed with how they did this, man. I don't think they look, and this is the part I'm talking about. So if you, and this is a beautiful scene. See, yeah, you see, did you see that? It's the little poppin'. It's the poppin'. What was that? But this is a badass scene nonetheless. I have no real big complaints, dude. This is beautiful. The music is beautiful. I fucking love this scene with a passion, except for that poppin', dude. I remember when I watched it first, I was like, what the hell? But yeah, I'm thoroughly still impressed by this. By the way they've shown us this, and I'm happy that they got someone that actually knows how to play the game instead of fucking someone that barely plays it. Because like if you've seen other past like premieres of like games during like E3 and stuff like that, showcases, whatever you want to call them, you always see like this like slow pace like gameplay. But this guy, the guy they hired, dude, congrats, dude, you're a fucking pro, dude. He did a really good job of showing, you know, this fast paced gameplay. I don't know how I feel about the grapple, like I said. And there are new weapons, but like I said, I'm concerned that they won't bring back the older weapons. Now, if they don't bring back the older weapons, I think that's just a big L. I feel like that's a big L if they take out some of the original weapons from Halo, dude. I think the grapple's gonna really add a new like playstyle, so that's really cool. But realistically, this game does look good. I know, like I said before, a lot of people were critiquing it based on its graphics, and I do personally think it could look a lot better, man. I really do. I think that it's not people being harsh, it's people being realistic, dude. If you're gonna launch a first party, like FPS, dude, it's like your bread and butter, like the thing that made Xbox, dude, you have to... Like, I don't know, man. It's iffy, man. It's iffy, but I still have hope, and I believe this is probably going to be the best Xbox game for a long time, dude. I think this is probably it, dude. I'm... Like I said, the pros outweigh the cons, and in this situation, I have to give it to Halo Infinite, dude. They really do a good job. I'm not against the graphics, but I do believe they could be improved. Certain pop and textures, like I said, do still show up. It is a demo, though, so maybe these things will be fixed in the final version of Halo Infinite. I'm really just a story-driven person, but I do want to see them fix these issues before the game's out. And if they need to delay it, so be it, dude. Just delay the game. If it's not ready, why push something? Because Microsoft is telling you. You know, I understand that 343 is owned by Microsoft, but like, realistically, dude, you have to look at it this way. Do you want a game that's finished, polished, and ready to go, or a game that's with a lot of issues that has the potential of being a 10, and it's just downgraded to like a 7 or an 8 because of the fact that you decided to release it preemptively? And these are really my big concerns. And so, many people, from what I could tell, didn't know who Atriox was, so people aren't really into the Halo lore. I myself am not too into the Halo lore, but I do know who Atriox is. And it's just basically the Banished, who are basically like a separate group of the Covenant. not even a separate group like the Covenant. They split from the Covenant, and they are just as powerful, or if not more powerful than the Covenant. And so these are the guys that Master Chief is going to have to confront. And so from what you can tell, you know, humanity has already been defeated. So this is really an interesting story. In my opinion, this scene was beautiful. It was beautiful, but the pop and texture really kind of just like, whoa, you know, it's like kind of took away from that. Look, and if you look at the top of the screen, did you see that? So I'm gonna go back just so you guys can see. Right there, dude. Right there. Did you see that? Did you see that? Yeah, dudes. That's concerning. That really is concerning because I don't know. I really don't care about the 4K aspect. The 4K aspect is just an added bonus. But my other pet peeve was the fact that it's gonna run at 60 FPS, dude. I really wish that. Hopefully there is a 1080p at 120 FPS, dude. They will release it on PC, but I honestly am just gonna play it on the Xbox Series X. So I'm gonna get the Series X when it releases. So hopefully, you know, there's a 1080p 120 FPS, dude. If there's not, that's gonna be really upsetting. Yeah. Anyways, my overall arching opinion on the Xbox showcase, and I have the PS5 showcase here on the right hand side. So comparing these two, and you know, judging by, you know, what you want to say, you know, who's winning, I guess this time. I don't know, man. I think PlayStation showed a little more of the things we wanted, while Xbox did show some impressive things. Most of these games nobody knows about. I'm not gonna lie to you. Most of the games I didn't even know about, or you know, obviously they were premieres, so no one even knew about them. But like, we're talking about like franchises that people know and love, and I think most people didn't know most of those franchises, and so I think that's a real big drawback. Many people, like I said, many people were saying that the graphics look downgraded. Me personally, I don't think they look downgraded, dude. I think they need a little more juice, a little more juice, and yeah, dudes, that's it for me, man. That's my opinion on the Halo Infinite Xbox showcase. I think PlayStation 5, Xbox, they're really kind of neck to neck. We're really just waiting for the price point, guys. We're really just waiting for price point. Which is really crazy how no company has come out to say their price. So, you know what, man? It is what it is, man. I can't wait for both these consoles to come out. I'm going to buy both of them when they release. But, like I said, it's really concerning how they haven't shown their price tags. So, who knows, bros? Anyways, that's it for me, guys. It's Foodie. Hope you guys enjoyed my opinion on the Xbox showcase and my take on the PS5 versus Xbox whole thingamajig. Either way, I'll catch you guys later. If you're new, subscribe, like, comment below what you guys thought of these showcases compared side by side, and what you guys thought of Halo Infinite. Me personally, I really did enjoy it. Anyways, guys, goodbye.